in this 100 days in Sosu, as I say, Timopo Bia Wono,
yeah,
I said to me reduces that Timoponi into a workable policy. Say, be in education, you must have a clear-cut education policy. In health, clear-cut health policy. Ebia infrastructure, clear-cut infrastructure policy. Youth empowerment, sports, you know, and so we have clear-cut policies. Now, if we put it up, the kind of structures a bit more supporting that policy in terms of human resource. It is these are all the background yeah, making sure say everything is on course in the next 4 years, no. Madina for ne koto abama no on bit me nya so mfa so. It's been very, very, very busy.
Right, you be kasa for 100 days, you know, but me your introduction no make a wedding house boy pen street boy near dear be no me person yes obi be kasa makasa mato so. Enti me person obi kaka krafa ho. Ya me kan no kreza.
In fact, sorry. No krena. If I can be break and I will say you be free because I say na me ton odem la and say one can.
Oh, okay.
And yami mega me benyele odem la and say one can. Na me ton crazy Sosu.
Wow.
Aso kane crazy lo. Yeah, the call rounds.
Wow.
Well, nyame wayebi nyame ayebi na me mfa na sidendi esanse wayebi se me kai baby anamete ni baby a te bi aname wo mu ansana wo peja me no a because me kai say me na me yo junior high school na me school ben mo studio hanom na me yo kokomemle JHS hanom
okay
when I started me junior high school na me da malata market hanom eto bi asantoa hotel eni ho eto de bi a Oxford cinema hanom
yeah
eni e beda na de san walk around eto bi na wo ska yet me da denergy nim wo ni ska we da bontin me kai say my try final paper no na nsi ato na me uniform na ye wet ba me she sa uniform na afọ no edi kokoto ba bia ko tro me insohwe no na ni nyina mu no meka say onyankopon na dom ni ne humobro na edi mi abedu bibia ma bedru na me gidi say obi biara odi ne hum betu nyame so na odi ahombrase ni eni edin eni adwumaden ebebo bra no onyankopon be pija no na wasiesie no edi ne adwuma pa bi ti me gidi say bibia medru die na dom ni ne humobro
the radiase na dom ni ne humobro empempen so a we de wa bedu growing up na unim say obedi MP
Debbie, but now there was an innate desire to lead because like I say emrana yewo Newtown hano mpempi no na me na me be nipa akola na ti say yaka ose nkola bi osuma no a
yeah
on person obeko obi susuma no obeko ntino like the good boy ya baby obesuma no bia obeko na me na me sa abofra no
okay
enti baby obesuma me bia na me na me yeko enti no cry ti Emra me started school man started school term me di 8 years na me started nursery na me started nursery so actually here e wo mo fra chepe ansa na me fe mu akọ we Accra Newtown 8 and 6 primary wa hanom na emra me go through nursery through Accra Newtown na me play leadership roles in small ways senior year class rep sa me we ya me was St. John's na me St. John JHS na me reference session leader after me call St. John's Grammar no now me can from prayer warriors to choir one of the choir leaders to SRC secretary SRC president for Greater Accra Zone 5 be senior boys prefect nti na ko say leadership trade need na ewo ho ba na me nim say me ba be mrashe bedwani and say whatever the future will hold na me share that any
and at what point now decide is about politics
me started me started law school in 2008 and na eba my dream say like I will start to think more political.
Okay.
Now me law school, me LLB. That's a post first degree LLB in 2000. Me started 2006. Now me 2008. And now me best in Ghana School of Law from 2008 to 2010. Now and you friend me to the bar 2010. Until between 2008 and 2010. No, that was when my mind was becoming more politically active. Until at the point now me law me starting me pupillage Logan and Associates no some no now I was becoming a bit more politically active. Emma made sure proposal craft for near the public schools orientation medical ministries. Emma ministry, the then Ministry of Education led by not the deputy minister at that time. Any Felix Fosukwachi, more any chairman of Swamp for more. Omujisa proposal need to move the then president, may he so rest in peace, J.E. Mills. Emma me hunkrata say me public schools orientation. Emma me to the entire country because district by district and how many school kola AD like inspire say it doesn't matter baby are free with the to education so now born home you can rise. Until all those times now I was becoming a bit more interested in the political leadership of the country. Now after 2012 election, you know, Hona Meka said this one I have to go all out, and I started say me scouting me like the specific branch me as a branch member. Until from that time now I be a branch chairman Ewo Oyarifa for nearly 6 years and sana me a chance be a parliamentary candidate.
Before I obey a parliamentary candidate, now why enter into full-time politics? You know, now you're a lawyer full-time, and you are called to the bar for how many years?
10 years.
Still who practice and I will rap politics in Wedjai.
Oh, there be me practicing.
Oh, practicing.
Me practicing. Sir, Adom, me were firm, FX lawyer and associate. Me were other senior lawyers, any junior lawyers are omoni me a Jamal firm. Enti maybe MP no. There were many cases and now me have a direct oversight. Enti sisiano me junior counsels no eguso mo di juma but anytime they will need my advice I give. Na ehumbe hia se me kokko to so ameko ba say we do parliamentar. As I said we appear before the members holding position of profit committee. Now if you amount certificate be amount certificate ni we have the full time na no ubetimi akoba as at this time no yentimi years because formation of the committee ne kra delay enti bia the new sitting time na be come back no and most of us who are holding position of profit can appear before the committee now if when you ho say ubetimi akokot full time.
Okay, and to deciding full time to enter politics, you know, na parties bebre ho MPP, NDC, CPP near there. Why NDC?
NDC because me share my background now it resonated a little bit with the NDC because I felt a bit intimidated by the posturing of the MPP at the time because they say who nisika and I say who school endroom pempe so be na ebia who professor na who we ya wan ya wonya space ewo sa party nim na secondly so no me who say much of the ideologies of the former president John Rawlings particularly with like most of his make us say all inclusive nature in bringing everybody together no endeared me to or no as an individual as a personality into me nyina no anytime I see mobile June 4th program no me so me kobi na me ho akohyem na yeti enti kdes meetings ni nyoma nyina no na me kobi enti all those things na motivate me and endeared me more to NDC as a political party and of course growing you know my personal values and beliefs any NDC ideologies generally as a social democratic party no it resonates a lot as to how our philosophies you know get implemented in reality no is another thing and as a member of parliament is here no much of Niama me no is to make sure say I can make real some philosophies now I have believed over the period they say we should be able to create opportunity for all without discrimination not on either cultural barriers, ethnic barriers, religious barriers, but obia benya advantage and an equal chance and equal stake in the governance of a particular country. You know, I believe say we'll be able to bring those philosophies to bear and also make sure say the philosophies benefit the lowest of the low because me share baby ana me wo na enye nipa doye anasa doye obi ye me a ebi enen me lawyer enti me kan so say emra na me da malata no there were many children and na me omo da ha no emra na me justice for all program and na me kan ni e call rounds no metimi call prison sa one prison na me ni obi ehia na me ne nya na ti malata nanka ebia emo a me nya ye no ono so nya sa amoa na ebia ono so na brabo asesa. There were other people and na me ni omo ti malata today. When you see their lives, they are still there, or they've not gone anywhere. They are still in Malata. Nothing has changed. It means to say policies and I say Timopobi a bit medi benefit abre ni pado draw na sebi omo achire omo sebi ye wo no they don't have equal opportunities like every other person. No? These are the policies I want to stand by. And these are more of like social policies. I mean, for NDC as a political party stands for these philosophies, and that is how come I feel more comfortable serving through the NDC as a political party.
No, but still, would you say NDC or more a social democrat?
I believe so.
Or they said, or they stand for that.
Mijidi say NDC stands for social democrat.
Or more abadaye no.
Mijidi say NDC abadaye. Mijidi say NDC abadaye. In fact, one of the differences Kramehun is much of policies directions are memehun with the MPP because it's not a political platform. You have too much political way now. Maybe who say much of the social interventions are many MPP for Edebano. I don't see the real sense of equitable opportunities for everybody. I see it more as a political tool than the genuine policy meant to achieve certain goals and certain ends. Because we introduce policy here, the impact of the policy is what makes it the kind of social policy that we are talking about, not just by merely introducing it. Now, so we introduce now the eventual impact, and I said the challenges associated with it is bringing more challenges than policies now, then it becomes problematic. And when you just oppose it with the NDC now, I feel NDC's views and understanding of those social policies, I see it as so real. I see it as natural. I see it as not being faked only for political reasons. Well, so for example, Okada issue say ahead of elections. I feel say it has become a matter of course. Say whether we legalize or we don't legalize, it's become part of people's way of life. And if you look at the economic structure and economic status now, say there are certain people who participate in the economy at certain level, and one of those levels, yes, sir, Okada level, no. If you look at Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs, Obia when ya obedi didano, and I or drain say Abia. Oh, or more hard dodo. When you scatter on the car or demo or when you're comforting, or first says obey the car, a distraction. But for some of those people, they are survival lines. One way they cannot live. So it all depends on what kind of understanding social policies that you have about those matters. And I can say obey defend and answer you may speak against it. But that's just one of those many other. One of those examples I would want to give on this matter so that we can move on to the substantive matters.
Well, since I can't see any politics in Timenko, but I'm sure what joining is about exactly 30 minutes after 9. I Adom 106.3 FM. Vodafone Ghana, as I can say that energy in you, or combine it with technology, you can do more and do anything. The be anyone want to mean until Vodafone. I say together we can. Vodafone say log on to their platform. Nesian Yoma Fofro. And once you type it www.vodafone.com/together we can. Nafesia and Yoma Fofro. Combine humanity, energy with technology. Na and Fofro and Ubenya. That's not the Plan City Extension Project still are. So this time, on my extended edico, the 31st of October. yɛde ba yɛdodoɔ no ɛna ɛtumi take advantage of it. We yɛ rent to own. The answer was rented dine abɛyɛ wo dea rent asase na later ɛmbɛyɛ wo dea rent space for business na ɛmbɛyɛ wo dea and ɛna ɔmo house ownership scheme no so ɛwɔ hɔ Ningo Prampram District Assembly and in a partners supported by the Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development and the UN Habitat and I did the smart initiative ɛde and to take advantage here to me only a home and a fully serviced commercial land and a space for business and my rent fee will be joining affiliate housing cooperatives and also and who be here pa free numbers are made to J 055 553 0300 and 0577 911 101 obe to me so afre 0557 054 635 on my website a new Accra.city Plan City Extension Project shaping Ghana's urban future. Well, Yantuaso, the Member of Parliament, Madina Constituency, Honorable Francis-Xavier Sosu, I am a guest, I am a lawyer by profession, and I'm in Chichi and Kamo. And see, Honorable Yantuaso, now your movie about watching the entire NDC with your Modi as a party. I ask you one question, then we move to the constituency. Who would GDA say NDC move we need 2020 elections?
Me what GDA say yeah we need 2020 elections, you know. But me sign and him say sa win no due to a inadvertence of some of our make I say one more sen and come with me a manage election process, you know. We still we were like winners 10 losers and we na me man experience pain because me kai say me first primaries and me call you know ya bobo abani nyina wie ye no na me winning with 25 votes no because say oh area no it's not safe for me na say na nkofo krokra to ni nyoma na me free hono between baby me free honum baby me free honum answer na medu fie no na abano yesi me lose by 225 votes baby a 200 ni free back on the na me ne me trasem ya me tie ni say na for the ballot box for the actually ya buy any nkofo si yempene but ya na edi kan ho in every election you can be a winner 10 loser especially in Africa. And in Ghana, no, you can be a winner 10 loser. And until my elections, no, stakes go very, very high. Ordinarily, it shouldn't be like that. As I see in a Timinya GD, our system, no, na ye mass system, no, without any human interference. But unfortunately, no, I say every election, no, I say open crop for I bet one either say security, either say. You may have to find a way to get either the same police officers and I say do extra things to make sure that the ballot is protected. The guys election me call you say no me say me mpese mesisi obi me mpese obi kwa ko wi obi ballot paper me mpese obi staff ballot box ni me pese me ye ne say me prevent obi biara obi pese obi sa until now we have to all our polling station executives, you know, you have to now find a way and resource everybody to be on guard, you know, to be sure say baby you don't experience that kind of thing. And it was so strange because during the course of the election a lot of things happened like that. Mama who say one ma we ni anda election ubet me we ni pepe ba we lose because many nam say me say me go do estate polling stations ni bi no na polling booklets and I say ballot booklets are
ya tete no
some full ones bi ayera ye hu be biafa meanwhile you can track say emra ye chiche no we have the document just say obi but at the point of voting we can't find it just say my na hu a couple of them we have to find our people to go there to be extra vigilant to be sure say by the time I be counting no yeah obi enkofa be before be ambashin And when so make I say Emra Eko Coalition Center no towards the evening a lot of things happened. Emma to shooting smashing of cars and nyoma ACC ewo presec because after ye counting of ballot no open recounter polling station abeye no but once the ballot in emba collation center embe demanding for recounting our collation center because honor a lot of this needless cheating occurs. I mean, I don't even see how do you want to use cheating as a way of getting authority to serve people unless say bia any service na oba be dia wa plan bia person obey wade but say oba be somo dia enya ma nipa na wo person somo omo fa omo pemu anam omo free omo pemu emfa sa to me die enhya wonsa but uko chenchi wo monsa enya menye ni say wo ba wo be somo osompa because you are starting from a faulty ground. You see he who comes to equity must come with clean hands. Say wo banner your hands are already dirty. How can we be sure say nipa na wo pese wo be somo no you are going to serve them well? And that is exactly what happened. Pre-second remember gidi at the end of the day no all those extra ballot boxes are mo dey buy no yanko for na ma o mo ho kan say Edbeko Coalition Center no. And at the end of the day no NTM secure sir very clear win of over close to 16,000 votes, 15 point something thousand votes. No, and possible say you can win, but you can be turn a loser. For example, Mejidi say NDC in majority in parliament. Mejidi pass in but Mejidi said we've also been denied of that majority.
Majority of about how many seats?
Oh, I think it was just about some either say 4 seats or it was not like a very huge majority. It was about some 4-seat majority. We're going to get about 140 seats in parliament as against our opponent, but I think that we're denied of that opportunity. Ushe Nisi or Techiman South, Ushe Wenchi, and all these constituencies now issues ECNY. Honestly speaking, I think that we were denied of the victory, but Mejidi say Nyame has a reason for what has happened. The only thing is that at the end of the day, we must also bring a closure to whatever you feel. Nyame feeling about Nyame Kenya no and sheda it will not have any effect than to encourage my comrade. And in the pado do I work Ghana when we pay to aba because abana ye to ye no ka enye NDC for pen to abana ma NDC for because NDC on the base and MPP on the base but a banner national election particularly presidential no you don't rely only on your base. Say more than 6 million voters na to abama is excellent joint government Mahama, and I believe say there are many of them who are just either floating voters, middle lines. There may be even some that may be of, MPP that may be having issues that may want to vote for His Excellency John Mahama. And see, I will just use the platform to apologize to all of them. Say confidence and anka omo was and anka say see aye ken ebia NDC na baso menim say na men's gold for do na to Abama NDC. Meaning saying most of these bank customers to Abama NDC. Meaning saying most of this if anything quote and unquote illegal miners and I say more galamsey areas are yes easy or excavators in Nyoma or money say be more at the end of the day it ended up in some other individuals let's say party faithful's hands in Nyoma. Meaning say a lot of them came out to vote Senanka NDC Beba, but we became winners 10 losers. But Michelle Munkran say it is not over. It is not over, but Nyaminim Nyawoye. I mean, said there is hope after the rains. There is always hope.
One monitor elections from 1992, ABC 2020. 2020 election as the most violent election.
Main kase the most violent. Main kanesa and monitoring is so no. From the time elections started, till now, no, I haven't really paid as close, attention as this one. There were other elections, and now me involved as a polling agent. I didn't have a clear picture of what was happening nationally. But Mejidi said this very election, you know, it was a violent election. It was a very unfair election. It was an election. We had an electoral commissioner that was determined not to give NDC victory. An electoral commissioner who is supposed to be impartial, but by all standards, from the processes run up to the election, showed clearly that she was not in to do national interest. She was in to do party interest. And I feel sad about that. I feel sad about that because the election commissioner was one of the people that we used to follow when she was in civil society, and we were inspired by most of the things that she stood for. And I don't want to be a politician that has values prior to politics. And you obey a politician now, and after the values in our values that we cherish must influence our political thinking. We shouldn't allow political corruption to change our identity and our values as a people. And now we are Christiani, now we are Nyamishru, we are Do, we are Badaye, we are Tima di Manipa da Senia. Se Nyami ya Adom na we be leader. Nyami hwe ni mu se wo di saa Tima ni Badaye ne be ye adwuma, wo di nukredie ne be ye adwuma. Ba enye se yesi papa yi ema na onye MP kwa na yesi se na obrani ho ase na fe de oye be MP na fe de it's politics as usual. That is very wrong. And that is why initially I say appointment committee issues bar up in Nyoma. There were some of us that kept saying, say, by all means, let us stand for the consensus. Let's carry out the consensus of the party. Let's carry out the consensus of the grassroots. But most importantly, let's do good by our conscience. Let's do good by the dictates of what God will want us to do. And let's do good to mother Ghana. Let's make Ghana first. It doesn't matter. Because one say now can say senior MPP in your mano. Ye be dear tree. Na ya baba any tooth for tooth, eye for eye. And the Ghana no and will collapse the entire country. At a point in time, let us be guided by value. Let us be guided by some. But we must be guided by our values. I think we must have some values. Who need value then you will not add anything to politics. You will just do the politics as usual without influencing how people think and how people do their things.
I was a member of parliament, Madina Constituency. Now you're Babe Kasafa Constituency, who Madina for Monya Crado, Nemom Obeshe TV Mweni Ajia, no one will say HD Plus TV. That is the only TV amount, the Philly experience. HD Plus TV, now the HD Plus decoder at the account. But Shannon so say Wokotono, or say Wotofi authorized dealer, and no electoral showroom, Ghana or more baby. Electoral showroom. Obetimia from I was 0242 439 872 0242 439 872. Details bia ewo hobia ya de bema lawyer Francis-Xavier Sosu, a member of parliament Madina constituency. Now young cut to the constituency 100 days in office as MP no there.
Me 100 days.
Is see that ben and now not.
No, me pacho is over the weekend. No.
Over the weekend, na 100 days.
No, and program be the market 100 days. No.
Okay.
Na nyama mienu enra no. And it's ye launchy MPs Education Scholarship Fund.
Okay.
Enra. And yes, also a launchy Teachers Award Scheme.
Okay.
For the teachers in Madina. Under your education programs, no. Na senior medical can from the introduction, no. Say if you don't have a vision, then you are going nowhere. The Bible says that for lack of vision, my people perish. Na idea about mehu and he say studying the political terrain, no. Me say nipa bebre ewo hono ma omo be leaders a omo nche dey very clear cut timopo a omo dey govern. Inti bi obi be unit committee member, assembly member, or be member of parliament, or be minister of state. At least the first 100 days no should be the time one kasa would be self introspection. I would say, okay, to me idea shame insano. Nyoma we say na me pese me ba education me nya me way anyway. Me ba health me way anyway. E ba infrastructure way na me say we need planner. Onia bibie ni wa obetimi aye. And one of the major things are medical no any what you say strategic plan for sustainable growth and development policy working document 2021-2024 you pay experts
yeah, sure. My copy because me there. Okay. And the office of the member of parliament for Madina constituency. Okay. Right.
And so a strategic document be you planning in all the sectors within the Madina area. No, you betimi aye, ejuma betimi aye edi aboa. Now, out of this strategic plans, you know, say areas are in here kesi man near Korano bako youth unemployment Madina. It's very, very high. Inti senior ye pese ye solve that problem. Then he say ye di job center ebeba. Na ye job center na ye di bano. Ye nioma miensa. First one no online. Upe juma se siya na se uko www.madinajobcenter.com. Uko ho se siya no a obetimi akwa apply na wa load u CV any information. Job officer yenye bia no ye ko na ye bulk message e di ama omo apply through your center no e to de bia bitimi efre ese ye was specific ejume bia ye pe obi wo hono mo be se ejuma na mayen obi tika se ye pe biomedical technician inti ye hwe system ne ne bi wo hono ma ne afra ne di ama baby ni system ni ma ne ye hu flyer na ya share on social media say Abia Madina Job Center ye here biomedical we most importantly ye ma priority to more Madina, but there have been people who are outside Madina or more chance because skill set na ni ye no ye nya sa skill set no around and nipa best 650 kra and enya benefit yetinya connect you to ejuma within the first first 100 days of me administration. Your goal ni say by 2024 ne die ye nya kran de bit me nipa be say 10,000 yetimi ama mo adwuma through the Madina Job Center and only ni ya connect you no. The second one no skills training. Na skills training ye hu say youth ni bi wo ho no ni omo hia ne say wo be in fact it's also skills and entrepreneurship. Wo be guide wo guide your adwen na wa ma omo nkyerɛkyerɛ a be boa wo. Now, true skills training, your computer training, over the weekend, you're graduating nipa best 50 in our center or ICT, Pantanasti building, give for building, you know, training over the weekend. Now, yes, I will more musia electronics, or mudia 10, or mukra or musia nima by a partnership. I want free Madina, Ebahon Mayena. Your facilities and last month since so no emma back be 100 and ye mushroom farming training ye we no emma ni bi crash asia wo mo ye mushroom farming no ye were youth in poultry no next month and ye dey ba ye pese at least in every electoral area or 15 electoral areas you betimi nya at least 500 birds poultry farm ye dey be training youth about those areas in poultry farm. Many so idea who ne say you be partner with planting for foods and jobs na say omo funding be and say support be omo to be their mame with those agro based job creation no na etimia expanding no na enwe the last part of way no near friend no apprenticeship model ne die wo ma omo pa adwuma ya pa bia ma wo sua adwuma say your girls 50 or more red co ye need Sosu and partnership red co 50 girls ho no mo a wo musua adepam ye ne am machine bibia wo modesua adepam enti for job center no when ye in fact ye wo youth in auto mechanics and other models are ye be rolling up as the time goes on, but the target ni say in 4 years ni be nyan pa be 10,000 Madina o menya sa chance no afi oba education and a medical can say ndra say na nyoma mienu ne ye endra education scholarship nyame adom endra ye fundraising yenya almost 380,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
Ye the seed capital the ama MP's education scholarship no. Those funds no your fund managers, your board of trustees our managers our fund no. Na me say after 6 months no be start disbursement. It will be your team Madina no. They can look forward to that opportunity. So they can get opportunity to get scholarship schemes from the MP's office. And I sign our teacher award scheme. I feel every best teacher, every electoral area or Madina no. Awards from Kumbia Yedima Wom. Now we are overall best teacher and so you was special award that Yedima Ewa Madina, and I'm really looking forward to this award scheme because first of its kind Eba Madina na ye nin for your partnership say the overall best teacher of Madina and betting me in Yaka this year, and for the 4 years no they'll be getting all those awards. It's going quite well with education also. Now Bansu so I say uko Madina around classrooms ni bebre hon mamugu so blackboard na yene municipal director of education I edin komo I person sisani nyina to whiteboard yenya database no and ye to anamose nyame adom by the end of this year no we can do that. I've also taken time to inspect all physical works, educational infrastructure in the municipality. Very sad. Oko number 1 say ya school dan bia na abansha say yesi kwa best 20 years ni Emrana Madina was under Gan East and it's been abandoned. Oko rounds a lot of school projects have been abandoned whilst our students now are crowded in their various classrooms. Many Madam Makasa say nyame adomwa empofrim heyano you better take steps now yet me are completing some of those projects.
Right.
It be a get fund, it be a other social infrastructure fund. We are going to follow up to make sure that we can finish those school projects now so that we can move forward. Uber health on Suswa, your health directorate, Nyamiadom, your medical doctors back 5 and our nurses 12 are mere volunteers in the office of a member of parliament. Yet minya emergency calls. Na EBS will be in your issue. Near dispatch you from your office, no makakobwa. The plan is in the long term, you be mobile medical vans. I be go round. Now from time to time, you beat me treat you or more medical conditions. For now, the doctors are on the standby or mobile, but every quarter, no, at least we choose 2 electoral areas near running major medical outreach. We have done in Pantan, we did in Quantana also the last time. Within this last 100 days, and it's going well. I've also inspected all the health infrastructure. For example, you go around and make who say Kekele Hospital. You shall say you see the main hospital no from 2013. Now the hospital is almost like 90-something% complete, but many who can say doctors are still treating patients in containers because no for the medical doctors to take advantage of that. Yet me BSA Kekele Hospital no. They have room for they have theaters for major surgeries and so on and so forth. Nipa yare nya afi na ebe free Madina ni aba 37 na se ye call Ridge. Enti municipal health directorate na akasa say mo biara as a member of parliament me dey be making sure say before this year goes to an end no we will open the Kekele Hospital. No? That is what is going to happen so that the people of Madina can benefit from the Kekele Hospital. Oko Madina Polyclinic Susua Honsusuno ye maternity ward be ani yesia honorable Madusoro go time yeshas and ye complete and also makwa inspect say nyame adomo we are going to work to also complete that project also. Na afi say woko Otinibi ye chips compound honum it's been abandoned ye call hono won say na encroaches and now more take over the facility no ye ni health directorate na kasa ye yi sankofo na efi honum na yetimi edi nurses aba Otinibi na ya open Otinibi chips compound na afi uba Danfa Health Center honum na Danfa Health Center no it's been a health center for several years and Danfa has become a very big community now. Into Matesu said Danfa Health Center is under University of Ghana. And we are using the opportunity to appeal to University of Ghana because Niente appeal to University of Ghana and they say many health directors Nikasa and you see it's mean your consent from University of Ghana we can convert the Danfa Hospital, Danfa Health Center, into Danfa Polyclinic.
Wow.
Yet, Minya Danfa Polyclinic, I best serve all the community, and it will really be very helpful. Into your best stress, University of Ghana, Mube Sheninso, Yami Adoma, Yabeba, Ababe Nokimu doors, Namumboye, Niam Converti, Eno. Now, Oba Oyarifa does not have any health facility. It is our health center now, Danfa, no. Yadiba Oyarifa, Niet Minya, Oyarifa Health Center. And these are some of the health related niyama media tria meguso ayeye hojuma Pantanse Pantaland no Panta hospital land no it's been encroached and upon any municipal directors akasa any municipal chief executive akasa ye hwe nim say ye betimi start the district hospital Madina district hospital akasa no ye betimi esi asituate in Pantan. Yet me a year no Pantan one, you bit me a save land no. Two, it will serve the community and it can improve health generally for the people of Madina. So in health, no, these are the things you go so uba sports, any youth development say you beka no crea politicians do na no ye twen election beba na wa the boys eshia monko bogala Mobogala na or the new popular. No appear bob I could mom, no appear Jesse Baku mom, yes, yapon. Or quite 4 years later near some baby. That is not a visionary way of promoting sports in our country. DBR, we are complaining that Black Stars is not doing too good. Black Stars is not doing too good. Our Premier League is not doing too good. Where do we get the talent? The talents are in our communities. Uba Madina Sisianwa. Talent egu Madina, and talent kitwa. In fact, in football, in volley, in fact, even in the bounces, Madina, a banner boxing, and I say, yebeye, Sanyamana is amazing. Na me pese me di the Sosu sports development, no, initiative be a day ba. It is going to open up sports, Madina. We are going to promote inter-school sports. We are going to have a constant league. It's a standing program. The boys will continue to play from electoral areas. Now I qualify from electoral area. Now about constituency side no. Ubo now we near yewo achedia shrunkon ISK boss ne nyoma edibe ma we are trying to liaise with some foreign partners. Some of those players, good ones, ne krano. So this is going to revolutionize sport.
At least more stadium.
Madina. And then we are looking at actually also greening some of your parks. No? Adom.
Red Park and there was stadium on mobile greeny.
Near like AstroTurf na one and yes standard. You see, who ball honoma, what I ball one share, I want to mean ball main speech in the soon. Because AstroTurf need take 8-8. It will be an Uko 9-9. But you must play the 11-11, no? Until we have speeches in Madina that can take 11-11. All we need to do is to just green it and then get the appropriate facility. Now, meaning say urban sports people are passionate. Business is baby or Madina, you special eyes, you Nkulenu, you big banks in your Madina, you kase or Mumbra together now, yet means where it should be possible. All they need is a visionary leader. And here I come as a visionary leader to support Madina to make sure say we can, revolutionize sports. Madina. And then the final one, Islam project. Project be Adamakuma super because round of to the election, they don't say, oh, or your pastor, or you say into a bar, on share Muslimi for no nyoma nanko for idea propaganda. But they make us a leadership no. It's about to be or bet me or inclusive or do be back to the table and share opportunity equally. And see, one of the things I've sought to do no is through the Islam project no. Say you bet me a leverage na ya pemwa ediama the Islamic community within the Madina constituency. And see your Malam Abdallah or no ye the chief imam of the Central Mosque El Madina, or no the chairman of board of trustees for the Islam project. Now nearby say most of the Islamic communities no yankola wo munyini no ebi the more wo munyini no na wo mo desire in education na e ba fam enti akola no wo nyia afi na wo mpese obeko school biem enti ebe use project ni volunteers our project ni so no ya community nim ye be sensitization book review, book reading with them, all kinds of programs to just lift up Zongo as a community. You were makarantes, honum, you say improving makaranta, you supply books, and in your ma or moving here. You were mosque improvement programs under the Zongo, under the Islam project, and yes, our Ramadan Munya one. There were various outreaches. Omedika, one outreach did that. There were several other outreaches that the Islam project is going to do, and this is completely non-partisan, and it's just something that is going to help everybody of Islamic faith within the Madina space, no. And then last but not the least, no, is the infrastructure, the general infrastructure, no, falls under the friend quality parliamentary presentation. In parliament, on the floor of parliament, say to me Jumadin at the promotive constituency. Now, as a member of appointment committee, the minister of Momedi Mechika Krane who say much of the question and most of the questions are maybe related to Madina. For example, the minister of road the buyer say, but the Madina Quine and a fat on the man. Nina raise, the community, Make I say as also a deputy ranking member of the Constitutional, Legal and Parliamentary Affairs Committee, many legal aid for or mobile committee in the minimum moving court, home and who says, Sena, or person mobile Madina, but no munya space. Say, Shama Boawum, mobile space or Madina, Bia, maybe in a month's time, no legal aid beba Madina. And if I do money, so lawyer, a human rights lawyer, a pro bono, or Buani Pano. We say, see, I'm a parliament, and I meet me message, man. It is a legal aid badia, and it is they are buying project a bar. A bit me abwa will be biara we hear legal aid ni nyoma. Na your road infrastructure and so Macon rounds. I'm Marco inspecting your routes no. Na mesre pa me pacho your contractor now Madina. Na roads no so ebisha wonsa the bestre. Say bomodi na bra back to site. Because your call rounds na cry because contractors in this site. Mono na kwese do na so say o musika namba ye nti aban so se yebesre say contractors say uti o muka ne yebesre na ti o muka because power land say almost 10.4 kilometers road say contractor ne backside not me here juma part of most of Adenta West Hono Best Sakakra uko if anything Ukataban they have a 4.8 kilometers road be Ukataban more than 4 kilometers road a also no contractor any site Oba no yejuma things will change. Oba Madina West Zongo Honoma Oko inside at the back of Zongo UN any Washington side I mean roads have been given on contract and they are not working. Who share your Danfa from Mensa all the way to Danfa. Communities now complaining. Nothing has been done. The person me use a platform way so. I mean country one more we are in charge. My understand say the road has been given for on contract. But contract and see honum enyehi. Ebesre sa road near bibi da Danfa for akuma super say ebesre na omwetimi IBB e dia fa ho. Na oba oyare fan so part of the route War Green Hill. Only somebody ama contract ba contract and enyamba site Teman oba Teman so we Teman kwali so asekra issue to problems meanwhile na ho so no drainage ni we nyina na the ama contract about contractor no enyensi honom enti I also use the platform say me dey be Kenya wom I don't know what the challenges are most of these contractors munim say aban adwuma no mo ba we hope say you are able to mobilize on your own to do it before you start raising your certificate. But when they are say people don't have the capacity and yet they want the contract to the more almost contract. It's your best say something can be done to lift up the road network and infrastructure in Madina. Adom darkness there were around so any Ministry of Energy program be say supply street lights through the various assemblies very soon most of the areas benya street lights. Inti ejuma na yagusu in 100 days. Yeah, sure him say onyamia wa boy for this first 100 days no. Ono be boy for the number of days asaka yenim.
Right, I'm sure what joining and Bra Facebook never share in Jumani Bia Waboso na the training of man mushroom ne all the other development are Ekoso Madina Constituency. Brian Facebook Adom FM Facebook na share the member of parliament are here in the constituency. What joining here the member of parliament Madina Constituency lawyer Francis-Xavier Sosu na meneno echiche en komo enche me activity phone lines no lawyer constituency no metimbi nti me pese me ye a bit specific na fe wutumi mame answers me say ye bano Madina constituency ofa Zongo junction e de kwa akosi race junction on your right squatters be brave wo ho and these are kaya ye ni ade or plan for kaya ye is there
plans for kaya ni de edosun but me I will unveil a couple of them. Near the kind of arrangement and a social project no say yebenya shelter e dia mawom but esan say a bit capital intensive now be here partners e be boa nti no ye ensure that enye hu dey yet because we yenye ndru honum but kaya ye no they can look forward to that. Now the plan ni say yetiminya sa shelter no we can unse kaya for no mo onkola they be a carrying kola we dey call rounds. Me fear ni say the future of these children cannot be guaranteed unless you say you have a system that gives them free daycare that allows the children to stay even if they want to do the kaya because immediately that is where they want to be. Now obeka insuswa finance minister ba ye nimu no it was one of the issues and then udamakuma super me the two finance minister him say ono aka say wo mo be 600 bed a hostel e dia makaya yi ba me hu ye ema finance minister no anu yodi ma ye no in fact an so many but later on me tiase say yes omo na kana omo sha ase but they had land problems ni nioma afin ye be di actually I'm making sure say ye benya sa facility because our facility no mutiminya whether it is in Accra Central and I say Madina baby akai wo nyina no they can get the chance to begin to get a place that they can stay every night. Now me ama ye me hwehwe mu ehun say most of this kaya ye kra no they are taking advantage of. Some of them are raped every night. We share sika wo mutia every night kra na to sleep baby e was slam na omuti na is unimaginable. And see, there are a number of things I work for them, but we haven't rolled them out yet. In Pofrim Hadie, the little outreaches are here, you know, your health. We are going to reach out. I think say either our next health outreach, you know, says we know is going to reach out to some of them, and then we also have a program. It's a unique program, but I'll talk about it because it's a program that is going to give them register. That will give them ID cards or social facility ID card that allows them maybe a public bathhouse will be and they can use it for free and use those toilet facilities also for free as a way of reducing the burden on them for the work they do and also to allow them to give us opportunity to take care of the kids during the day while they are away doing their work as Kayaye. You know, the issue of Kayaye is a big national problem that requires a bigger national conversation. The most visionary thing to do, no, and it's we will improve our economy. Now, we have to travel from one region to another, no, we would stop that migration. But whilst we are waiting to solve that problem, no, the problem is with us. Until you must have your immediate plans, your short-term plans, your medium-term plans, and then your long-term plans. And I think that the short-term, no, is some of these shelter plans are partners near to set up shelter now. Some of their children we can take them on for a free daycare center. But that is a whole social project. The capital that it requires is very much until we start some of those projects yet.
2021 budget and a buying interest can be to her for Kaya project. Maybe sir. Was there anything like that in the budget?
No,
maybe I said.
And nothing I said, and nothing na AME one say in the past, no, or more the bar say, yeah, basically 600 beds. Now, so I feel new one by Cradafi and Hushi cry. And then maybe Safan administrator say, yeah, then yes, I promise. No, first of all, it was a promise in the manifesto. Yeah, we know, and on these two budgets name. Now, budget and a 1 year. Afe new budget buy afe na enim kra tina kwa say we say we na America no we say if ya the shame aka wan sem at a point that looks like ya the per vote be ya vote ni we are it's not really because we are genuine about or we are really committed to do it, and I feel sad about it because look, no society can change by chance. Mommy anti as a society be anywhere a bit me assessant by chance. Unless we deliberately, until we are complaining about Kaya, we are complaining about street children. It will not change by simply talking about it. We must have a dedicated policy that will get the children out of the street. A dedicated policy that will stop the menace of Kaya. If we don't have them, there is no way to ever stop.
Lawyer, me activate phone lines now for my pick calls. I'll be me about Facebook now. I share some of the projects, any initiatives are the Member of Parliament for Madina Constituency. The first 100 days in office, what to me, the overall, not on mixed cement, concrete, mortar, near there. Let me cast away BB pen. Where do watch Manda? Aye BBB into Oba Facebook Obehu and Shashaho do the first 100 days in office as MP 0302 216 561 and our 0302 216 562 obetimi afresh sia o Madina constituency bia o question bi edema the member of parliament akwanya ni ofra na fe watumi ayiwa no kama 0302 216 561. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes sir.
Asapa mpacho yeni na betina febia na Madina fonkwa.
Oh ebia generally o question bi mana no problem.
Oh asapa okay. Maybe I'm not Kasa. Where fighting Achmakotia. Maybe I'm not Kasa. But then, mommy, I found Bakwa, Busana, a hammock. I can say, Busana said, or did he say, election, and the Siviniana, or see, Nampatua and Pagana, yet the 47 point something a year in election. Obian said, and yes, I did win election, yet the 50 plus, they couldn't eliminate a election. Start no kind and come to so call to speak the Biasana Yabusana. Only 1 year beyond country meeting is all man and Castle Fofo. And Mumba Buanis,
Mate, as some drink camera say, Mamma Scholar. Why? Hello, good morning.
Morning, Asampa.
Yes, madam, of Mammy.
Asampa of Mammy.
Me patriot you.
Asampa, and the pay day, what you interview move. They make an answer honorable. The show program, yes. The brave Ben is a chairman. So didn't say good. No, say yes, madam. I'm Bazoni make a sign. But we say, you be a wound. The men is overhead, and they say they dread for Najafa. On my shade, I shall hold me in Asia. And so I say, I'm for me, see for me, and can see and say, Joe. If I want to mess with some more than some be doing to my dear my chair as a Kojo Poko national retreat.
Martin Medasibe Brace of my Messe Ofrey. Hello, good morning.
Agwesi Asempa.
Yes, sir. Nana Mwakoni.
Agwesi wa oni muumia.
Aya
muumia kakrawai.
Nyamene hene.
Na nipa ira ye mudia. Asempa ya mwabaso. Na nincha ayaka na odama bebe obi amechi na eduma sumoye. Ana COP Dr. Forso. Asempa katre MP ni MP na wo Madina. Ogwesi ni say America, where the popular vote a unit election, a state plus one. There is a unit parliament, and then say what unit president, and I will come on unit parliament. Parliament 37 plus 20% back. Asempa, Katra Yapanese, Medina, Longo Junction, one were told scraps now, Umaji, a quan abofwa. No, you declare empire and as you pay the found the Zongo Junction. And I'm on bay and the O2 found. And I feel so. Kayo phone at the Medina Medina Jamono. A different share no Kayo phone or Medina Hon. Ah, the Oblum to go to. And so there will be one community. You know, I give you on community.
Mata, Nanama Comedasibre, your next caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Pacho, the catcher lawyer say what? Why are they? And then the policies or the other two. Nampachon percent the son said. There was a time about 8 years ago, or issue case view workers about TCT workers be a mulio. Sir, you know, I could say. I quite say it's kind of hard. It's a political issue. Now, individuals, you go before so now quite BBO. But your massive cacra.
I was your Martin Medasibe Brace. I will fray. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Mr. Kote.
Yeah.
Yentio.
Yo, Midasi. Why called me Mapa? Mitra lawyer Sosu. Manai called me Mapa. Share, maybe I make say NDC, MPA, KBBA, no doubt about it. Yeah, you're trying to say about the terror reducing the transport. No, NDC, MPA, KBBA, Sunobi, the cockle said, that's the this thing on the ground. Here, then I say, here is my power, oh yeah. Share, not a capacity to trust me, sir. As a Christian Council, Catholic Bishop Conference, over the Ghana. I don't know if I can you. Mama, this one, yet, the worst things are happening. Why are they quiet? Share, Nanado, so my Ghana.
Medasi. Why? Medasi. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Me the Papa.
Bajo Papa Kasefin.
Me Kasaf from Accra.
Bajo Yentio.
Me chair lawyer, honorable lawyer, Francis-Xavier. Or you'll be very humble. And then I focus also for me Bonabaso for what he's doing for the people of Madina. I know it's early days yet, but it shows that our that focus there to do the best for Madina. The Papa Bisu. I greet you, my brother, Honorable Francis Sosu. Why? Bye.
Papa Bisu, you're a Sibebre, sir, or Freya. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Too bad. 0302 216 561. And now 0302 216 562. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, madam.
Me pastor me kasi abuna si.
Mo bacho yeteo.
Yete MP nasem, MP waya de pa nyami shirano. Na me so mami yane number ai.
Mo bacho mati ai.
Me da nyami shirano.
Mati. Right.
What's that sempa waya de pa o.
Mami.
Nyami da tong kwem papa.
Amen. Amen. But you're Medasipi. Aye. Great. Right. Hello, next caller. Good morning.
Hello, Sempa.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. Abome.
Nyametiasi.
Majesty.
Yetio.
As a Tomifa, I couldn't wait here, lawyer took it. Say, Body Boboma and this, then I said, I'm because I'm boy. Azemba, then I had a pie. Won't overhead never make up. Nasame na me ko ona ka sani deputy one organizer ajali ma omo protocol kwai no ni asepa ka kin sagani bo bi o so ba no tese omo etedi futa awa ha tese da mesu wa ha tese omo skata on mi o di awon ya ho international no o no de say you can any election time so because omo trans security workers na I had and the main problem Madina public honum no kwan the problem e ba Madina na maka tell say how obi are recommending no so bi su cast and bona fa no a onjintum because say de bia ne ye bo abaso o me mislead you could you believe say president ye be fa na Akufo-Addo o me de ba kema ha na election time o me see big board kesi wo if you run about some ba ye the masuwe na within 90 days so say na no me ye the masuwe problem na meaning because I'm not any power. The depending about no. Say about say bonnet here, me and this on only minimum. Or did you? Yes, the general so near Banabaso, Yabanabaso, Sarah Elcobania. You can't on fire, and because you never say at least or you at night one so check. Look, one I check. No, come to the for no what then for say. Why that? I'm sorry. Why that? Seven to be about so no could train the said Ghana. Is it best and new ones no count. Now I don't for that. What's me got for that?
Mate, Medasi, why? Aisha Mabina scholar. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Asampa.
Yes, sir.
Asampa ubo ma ya home kakra.
Yamene.
Now brasse.
Yamene.
Ya we obibini ba ko pe maka waburi. anɔpa so aburifo akyɛ a wate
mɛgye wo so
wobɔ adwuma na mu ayɛ atɔ bɔ ase na nom nsuo na ntra mo asɛmpa ɔnawɔ meyɛ MPP ne mapa but mpuntuo nti ne yɛto aba sɛ ɔte ase asɛmpa mpuntuo nti ne yɛto aba saa ɛne mapa ɔde agu akwan mu paa ne deɛ sɛ ɔka so ɔyɛ deɛ a na nka nneɛma bɛtumi akɔ yie because aburi yɛnya bi saa ka yɛkɔ yɛ anim daada aburi adwuma ho yɛ den wɔ ha o adwuma ho yɛ den wɔ ha nti yɛnya obi a ɔno nso so bɛtumi de nneɛma pa gu akwan mu te sɛ sɛdeɛ yɛfrɛ sɛ ɔna abo kan yɛ a na ka ɛbɛboa yɛn paa na bisa no wɔn sɛ yɛfrɛ sɛ overhead no te sɛ yɛsɛ obiara mfa Madina overhead no so ato sɛ na amanfoɔ so akɔgu so a wɔn srɛsrɛ sika wɔ yɛfrɛ sɛ overhead no so wotwa mu kura wonya kwan wɔn ɛno nso so yɛ ɛyi ɛsɛ wogyina kakra bi na amanfoɔ so ba bɛwia ɛno nso dɛn na ɔyɛ afa ho maame nkyia owura Kwame Jawai
Mate medase abusia Kola we chat to hello good morning.
Good morning.
Yes sir.
Mr. Host.
Aja.
On a penny, I'm also you go.
And council.
Opening more workman. Agampa. Na me shira na yo pese me di wachi sa na me di wachi so Adom FM.
Oh wow.
Bona in fact a dance. I was say multimedia a share near to paying. We are two so I am a dance so so. Tell me Ogawuli
has to get count.
And council. Adaba the man paying another bank of and then paying for a boy juma. And I was saying, yes, to my phone, yes, I used to buy any yacht to be a little bit or man because on my penny and I from the then to my phone, a day a diabo or man. Chegalama say, I say, you sweet, I say, yes, and a china for other good or memoir, I say, you say, a forest, and a china for a diaco, as for two cocoa, educo, mukrum. Asempa Adom pa ni ye e dia boy man and I am paying for the man show down to your throne and you want appointees na do amamum MCs DCs ministers now do what you galam team omunya personal interest no money o man who can na do to pay the or bono body say obeji o man si nti o de say or quite galam team magalam team ase and end for them election have no forest and galam team say John to Obama MDC names in Macron, and he's not going to pass. Ubia San Conference, and you should uncle stage. So you say, any for my we won't do another or personal interest in the end school. You're gonna for me, and it's my assay on my way.
Medase Ogawuli, as some drink, I see. Honorable, a bachelor or how can see number one, a footbridge, and as I say, be the Fuaji Wafan.
In fact, Bejidi say, on observation here, no cray. Because in social problem, solving social problems, you know, who solve it back one, likely say you may cause others. And when they say the more you realize the problem, now I have a more creative way to solve it. Meaning, say nipa do who say ahead of the 2020 elections, you know, now Madina junction, na enyekra. In fact, even after early part of January, na whole enyekra issues are. That were raised both on the floor of Parliament and at committee levels. And I'm sure say the regional minister, together with the municipality, in conjunction, decided to embark on a project to rid the street of Omoana Omaji Ekwaina Fan.
Yeah.
Nyamiadom, that has been resolved. By then, once you resolve it, Obia, Omano, they are all gone to the if anything, footbridge, you know, and making even
higher congested
mobility are very, very tight. I think semester say Madina police for no any municipal task forces now or more process no, they will go back and see how I bet me a footbridge and so. Na eho aye clear up kakra na mejidi say as a people no we must begin to think about thinking outside the box to solve some of the problem. Oko some of the countries are the reason why Ankrofo nyoma omu yesisi no is because they don't have an outlet for the problem that we are seeking to solve. Some of them no they be original market, original lorry crown now. When you say very dangerous, but he wants to come and stand there. the reason is that be no a survivor.
Yeah.
One basa market no one day or no he will be gone. Now me also I thought I make I say because now me a ring road, graphic road house side no. I want na me Madina road so dey bia na me tontoniama. Sunday man na me ton na me dey survive. When I see some of those people I know say it's just about survivor, even though it is not good for their health and then for the collective good, you know. But we must begin to think of potentially introducing either some night market programs and as a street market program once in a week, and as a one of the days that you can isolate and make sure say biasa obia is a free for all until the tombia and sadana the obenya space at on so you don't need to struggle after that day, you know that you cannot have that opportunity again. If we don't begin to think about introducing some of these innovations some of the New York say there are days and the editor obia to meji the whole stretch. You can do some work over there. But after Sada no ultimate yes we and you know that we are so I know that on days like this you can't do this because on those days people are coming to shop or do things on those stretches. And so we must begin to think about some of this as way of solving as a long-term measure. And one of the proposals I made one and it's a Madina Abekesie. We have over 200,000 people living in Madina now. We must have very well-resourced satellite market in in electoral area. Many assembly for no edi hunkomo. As I say, ye bomodin, ye call Oyarifa, ye boamunya market, ye call Danfa, ye nya market, ye call Panta, ye nya market, Tema, ye nya market, ye nya small markets in all these areas are. Ebebwa ama Madina market naksa decongested. Ye decongested, it will just become wholesale market. This is better be here, then you can come. And all the pressure you want Madina no. In fact, lorry stationing it will reduce. But these are concepts in your mama propose here. It's early days yet. I saying a bit me implementing some of them. Majority says me and one or two markets be a vibrant market. Say when you go there you can sell and make money. I'm sure say some of this problem no. Anube Brasi. Kaya you for the any and a medical answer and no data. These are some of the concerns I'm person medema. Omo about criticism they should know say obi anywhere so like once I will lead in Crawford, you must expect to say it's not everybody that would like you. You be answer no bedo. The criticism is because of odo what the mountain no person or criticizing. But near me who say in this life those who love you they don't need any explanation to believe you. Those who don't, no amount of explanation will make them believe you. And it is something you must know as a leader. And so focus and do the work. So I can only assure the people of Madina say I'm very well focused. The policies are very clear. Your leaders are put a team, put it together, good work. Osha education say it's led by professors of education. Ufa, if any say health, medical doctors. Say Ufa quality parliamentary representation are people with expertise in programs and organization. And they should expect to say as a leader, no, they can only have the best.
Lawyer, you better watch the brace here to Safra or buying. I mean, I shouldn't drink because so anywhere Jumapa. I mean, sure. Great. I was here for Honorable Lawyer Francis-Xavier Sosu and our training can Member of Parliament, Madina Constituency. And I was www.madinamp.com. Information be our pay or Shamame. Shannon Samame said banks and I a guyano, one of the banks and a cano. The batch of Moncochia receivers no and check at Atano. A quayom in Befasono, a bayehu. And to walk on ghreceiverships.com. Okoha. O de ka ube ho banka na wo de ne ka ube ho ba bia wo se wo tua kon ube ho ɛyɛ momo number wɔ sɛ wotua kɔ so no wobɛhu ɛnti mepakyɛw bɔmmɔden ane kɔ hɔ ba wopɛ further information ɛwɔ wo loan repayment afrɛ number mede to dwa yi ɛyɛ 0242 439 441 0242 439 441 and 0302 960 208. That's right. Abusia media si ankwa no ma me ye de metime memreso a na me ne here. Me need kwasi asempa. Happiness your work and happiness. Sector banafo abedu dada black eye the man obetena se no ne watu. Abusia same time ochuna mesiaba makramo.